All right, fam. We back from our commercial break. And I was just basically breaking down the different sporting events that people actually are, wanting to see who's the best at in each country. And I was talking about track and field, and then you also got swimming.
Yeah.
And who's the god of that, of the sea?
That's a good question.
That's I think it's Poseidon,
That's
correct?
Poseidon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Poseidon.
There's who? Oh, Poseidon?
Yeah.
Yeah. They made a movie of that.
So
Oh.
like these people, these Olympians, this is something that they want the whole world to see. And this is why it's so international. It can also be a distraction too though, because we have the commercials that's
A
getting
lot going
ran.
on.
You have the five
Commercials, you
rings.
got race wars. What's the five rings?
Oh yeah, I'm glad you asked. So we got these five rings that is at every Olympics.
Those
And
rings.
these rings can represent five different elements. You'd be like, wait, hold on, I thought it was four. Well, it's more.
That's interesting. Tell us about it.
First of all, the different colors that they got. And you ever notice that the black one is in the middle?
No, let me pull it up.
I should have pulled up the colors. But you got the five rings, and you can give it two different definitions or descriptions of it. You can say that it means the elements earth, wind, water, and fire. And then the black one can represent ether or the essence.
Hmm.
Or because some people can say it's something else, you can put it in numbers. Five represents power. And it could be a power play of who is the strongest or who is the best out of each country that's participating in the Olympics.
So I pulled something up
Go
about the
ahead.
rings. I was trying to find a six ring picture with the six, but about the five rings from Olympics.com. The meaning of the Olympic rings. The Olympic symbol expresses the activity of the Olympic movement and represents the union of the five continents and the meeting of athletes from throughout the world at the Olympic Games. These five rings represent the five parts of the world now won over to the cause of the Olympism and ready to accept its feud rivalries. I can't speak right now. What is more, the six colors thus combined reproduce those of all nations without exception. But that's according to Olympics.com. But your definition is a good definition as well.
That's why I said it's different descriptions.
Yeah.
What we're all universally taught is that it represents the unity of the countries and the countries coming together to compete.
Yes.
What you
Yeah,
what you
but originally, what it really originally come from, also what Solomon was sound like he trying to go down that hole of it was some aliens up in here, bruh, and they was having these games to figure out who was the rawest alien. And then eventually, we eventually learned from them and took over once they ever happened to them. That's how I feel that happened. Because if you really think about it, the idea of the great games, like these come from a lot of different stories throughout different cultures. And there were a lot of different personalities. A lot of their gods would have personalities. Like they were a certain kind of way. They like this. They like apples. They like that. So there would seem to think that there would be some kind of similarity in them having some kind of will of competition. If they were able to like all these things and they didn't like this and they were the god of love and they did all that in third, well, it might have been some ones that was competitive. So to me, it seems like it did come from like a very large scale and then it's dwindled down. And now we have the Olympics where it's just these 5 countries. And they didn't say well, not 5 countries, but 5 continents that are all competing to see who's the greatest at such and such. So it was aliens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to try to just put it out just like that, but yeah.
Man,
I want to get just some background. That's how I was setting it up like that, with the mythology and all of that stuff with Zeus and all of the gods and stuff like that. So it was a game. Everything it was a game. But what's not a game is the backlash for Sonya Massey. And Israel had got me hip to this story. And y'all know when I start talking like that, it's share the screen time.
Share the screen.
All right, so we have a quick of this 70-year-old woman who shot a teen. Was it at
my
Target?
God. I was just hoping. Yes, I was hoping this story was fake. But I looked into the news because I found it on where I found it. I think I found it. I either found it on Twitter. No, it was on Facebook, and they were like, they like check the comments, and then I searched on Google, and there was an actual news report on it. I'm like, yo, this happened in Michigan. So go ahead, tell the rest of the story.
So
yeah.
This lady, this happened in Michigan, as you said. She was trying to go to Target, and as she was pulling into the handicap spot, there was a young man named Chad Bosnick. He was 19 years old. He ended up pulling in front of her and taking the handicap spot. Now she's 70 years old with multiple sclerosis. And so he got out the car with his little brother that was 8 years old. She was so mad, she literally waited till he got out from shopping. Right? He was shopping. And he came out and she asked the man, the teenager, she asked him was he handicapped? He said no. She pulled out a .22 revolver and shot him twice in his knees. I'm sorry, this is not funny. This is not funny.
Yo, it's funny, but it ain't funny. I was like, yo, she ain't never shoot this man in his knees.
And they said she killed him?
No, she just shot him in his
she
knees.
Ain't kill him. She made him handicapped.
She made him handicapped because he wasn't handicapped.
She went back to the old school.
Continue to read.
So after that, the little brother ran into the Target or whatnot to get help. Of course, police came, and I keep forgetting her first name. Her last name Brown. What was her first name?
Brown. I don't know her first name. I don't think they said her first name.
I saw what it was before when I was looking on my phone, but
let me see if I can
Miss Brown, she so police came And not only did, and she was just driving a 1996 minivan. She pull out. I'm trying to figure out why she got all this on her.
Oh my God.
She got
I
a
was like, yo, this can't be
AR-15
true.
assault rifle
Pauline.
from her
Pauline is her
car.
name.
Pauline Brown. The police showed up. She went to the back of her car and took out an AR-15 assault
Gangster
rifle
grandma. Gangster grandma. Cause what you doing
and
with the
began to
AR-15?
fire at the officers. So
She
they
dumped
began.
it.
They had a.
She dumped it till there wasn't no more ammo. That's what she did. Grandma went gangster.
So
She must have a bad day.
she was. So what she said was. So let me get past this part. So after
Oh my God.
So after she shot at the police, she wounded one of them in the shoulder, and then she actually killed another one.
Uh,
Police, when they finally caught her, so she did the dash. She got up out of there.
She got up out of there?
Yeah, she
I
drove.
didn't know she did that part.
She did the dash, but of course they caught her. And when police caught her, they found that she had a bulletproof vest on
Grandma gangster.
underneath her clothes. And she said, they was like, "Why did you got that on?" She was like, I'm upset. And when they called the police, I figured that y'all was gonna kill me like y'all did Sonya Massey. Now,
Hold up, you gotta read the rest of it because you missing something. What it was, hold up. So also that let me read a little bit because I think let me see. I'm gonna finish this off. So they was like during her arrest, Brown expressed her frustration with the tensions and mentioned the story involving Sonya Massey. Like she said, Brown's remarks highlighted her deep-seated grievances, stating, "I guess I was just in a bad mood. And when I saw the officers pull up, I figured they might try to murder me. They murdered her, and I wasn't about to let that happen. I'm tired of the police. I've been here 70 years and I'm tired." That's all I had to say. Grandma went gangster. That's what I'm gonna
she
say.
literally,
That
yeah,
grandma.
yeah. She went. She. That parking thing. Let me ask you: was the dude who she shot? It was a black young man.
No, it was white. It was white. It was the white teenagers, 19. It was like the situation. Somebody about to back into a park and then
Yeah,
somebody come steal your park. Like, dude.
but then he
And then
had a
you
handicap spot, and he handicap.
yeah, and then he take a whole hour. I'm sure he walked out of his car like they ain't even see the lady. And yeah, that's crazy though.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I couldn't believe the story. I was like, so initially I was looking in the comments like, see what's what, try to find the actual story or the link to it. People was like, oh, I wouldn't be surprised if this AI generated. And I'm like, dang, you could do a lot with AI. Let me look in Google and go find the article from a
nah, you weren't the
news
only
site.
person
And
that sent me the
apparently,
article, bro. Somebody else sent me the
yeah.
article too. Yeah.
Man, so yeah, that was crazy. I was like, yo, so this is real? And it happened in Michigan. So that's crazy. Next state over. But yeah, I was like, I ain't never just cripple home.
But
She
remember what
crippled
I
this
said
man.
last week, y'all. Remember I said people not gonna stop trying to kill unarmed black people until people start shooting back. Didn't I say this?
Yeah, but
And
look, I'm surprised they ain't kill grandma. Why they ain't kill grandma? They were threatened by grandma
well, they
dumping
couldn't.
out the
They she had
AR.
That's because she had on a bulletproof vest. She was ready. She was ready for
Yeah,
He was
she was
war.
ready.
ready. She was ready. But I'm like, dang, grandma she made this man crippled. You ain't crippled? Well, you is now. Pow, pow. I'm like,
Yeah, it
oh
do sound like a
no,
movie.
no,
It
no.
definitely sound like a movie.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
She went gangster.
So would y'all
Grandma 70.
what would y'all say if y'all had a grandma with a bulletproof vest on?
Grandma, you ain't playing no game. What mine at? Cause why you got one and I don't? I gotta suit up. If grandma got the bulletproof vest on, I gotta have one too, cause I don't know what's up. Apparently she know what's up. I gotta get it. But yeah, that's
Pauline
but oh
Brown, she was
yeah,
down for the
hold up.
cause.
But look, and then there's more. So further investigation revealed that Brown had a military background with special ops. This can't, I like, yo, this can't be real. So special ops experience as a former Marine. So she been trained for the
Now that actually makes a lot more sense.
yeah,
Now
yeah. That's why I'm like, yo, you gotta read the rest of this.
makes more sense.
And it was like this aspect of her history has added another layer to the ongoing investigation as authorities seek to understand the full scope of her actions and motivations. Um, Chad Bosnick is currently recovering in a hospital from his injuries while the family of the slain officer mourns their loss. The incident sparked discussions about the accessibility of firearms, the impact of mental health issues, and tensions within the community. Um, Brown is now in custody without bond, facing multiple charges, including murder, attempted murder, and assault with a deadly weapon.
Hey man,
Yeah,
free grandma.
yeah, free grandma,
Free
man. It's
grandma.
how she feared for her life. Old lady out here, y'all got her in a bulletproof vest and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, this is a very interesting article. Like you read the whole thing. I couldn't read it. I couldn't believe it as I kept on reading. I'm
Free
like, this
granny,
can't be
y'all.
real.
Free granny.
Yeah, that's wild.
Granny ain't do nothing wrong. She said she was
Yeah.
tired, and when you sick and tired of something, you gonna make a change, and that's what she did.
Look. This is why. This right here is what makes America great. The retaliation of America is what makes America great. Okay? So this retaliation to the Sonia Massey murder, to white injustice, black injustice from white people. This is retaliation. Retaliation is what makes America great.
Well,
Okay.
I ain't gonna say that now. I'm not gonna say that this is retaliation. This is alleged, retaliation. We just gonna put the word alleged in front of stuff like this. But I'm just gonna say
Alleged.
free granny, because granny just
Right. She got to go cook for Sunday dinner. First Sunday coming up.
free
She got
granny,
free
y'all,
out of
because she
town for
ain't did
first
nothing wrong
Sunday.
to nobody. And listen, at the end of the day, this is what I said before. Like, if people want to start shooting unarmed black at that for no reason,
Right.
there's gonna be somebody that's gonna respond to that, because, like I said, as a black man, I find this highly offensive, and I might knock me somebody to f out. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I understand why she said what she said. So everybody in unison, free Granny Pauline.
Free
Matter of fact,
Granny.
I might have to take a
Pauline Brown.
trip to. I
Grandma
might need to take a
Pauline.
trip to Michigan and see where they got
Go
her
ahead,
holding at.
go down to Michigan, do a news report on it, report back to the people. Yeah,
Like, yeah, we came to put money on Grandma Books. Who? Grandma Pauline.
Bro, we putting money on Grandma Pauline's books. Free Granny.
Free Granny, boy.
yeah, y'all. That's why I always say, people be messing people. You don't know what people know. You know, just because somebody look like something, don't mean they can't snap your neck in two. Like you gotta move right. It moved the wrong way that day, and it all started
Right.
out with that way. Because in reality, come on, what you taking this old lady? It's a handicapped parking spot for a reason, bro. You and your little brother go walk down the street. Now you ain't walking nowhere. So
Right. He rolling down the street. And look, it be so many people down here in the I was gonna say Indiana and Atlanta that be having the handicap placard that ain't handicap. But handicap ain't always got to be physical, but still. Like everybody handicapped, they get mad it ain't no handicap the spaces. Like, come on now.
Well, and that's what I'm saying, like how it's just not about the whole uh Sonya Masson thing, because as of since January 1st of this year to July 23rd of this year,
Mm.
a total of 722 citizens have been killed by police this year, with Black Americans thrice, that means 3 times as likely to have been victims as compared with white people, according to the Mapping Police Violence Database.
I
That is
think it's a
insane.
lot of.
That's a
I think it's
hundred.
it's
That's 100 people a month that's being shot by police officers.
Yeah, but I think they down in the numbers because white people be having stuff going on in their community as well. Like up in what was that, North Chicago? I was just telling somebody about this. They had that creepy white man going around in North Chicago through the park. What was he, kidnapping or raping people? But they ain't ostracized that on the news. They ain't want them to know that they got creepy, some weird dude walking around raping people, robbing and stuff up in the park. Did they? Oh, you ain't know about that. But they tell all the black people business, but not the white people business. That's what I'm getting at. Because you can't tell me it's only black people out here doing wrong.
No.
Come on now.
Now we know that. We know that propaganda and all that stuff that be going on in the news. And
I'm gonna have to
actually
change the
Trump
channel to the white
now
news.
now actually Trump I don't even, what channel is that?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out.
What channel is the white people news so
When
we
they
can
tell you,
report?
right, they tell you all the white people, like, yo, this white person got locked up because he smacked the cashier because she didn't put the extra dollar in his hand. I'm sure I'm gonna find that channel.
But
It
we
might be
also,
Fox or
there's
something.
also the thing though of like I was saying, Trump is the one, even though there's a lot of people and especially women, what I am realizing that a lot of women don't want Trump to win this race. But there's a lot of people who did not even consider that the news could be fake until Trump said during his time of presidency the first time of
Fake news.
fake news. And once he said that phrase of fake news, that is when most people started really digging into news articles and really second guessing and questioning what the news has been giving us.
Fake news. Hey, at least he was able to tell the people it was fake news. Because who else gonna tell you it's fake news? They can be like, oh, that's rumors. No, fake news. Keeping it real.
You feel like you shouldn't don't believe it. It's all lies. It's all lies.
Yes, man.
Like reality. But I mean, in reality, yeah, there's a lot of fake news. We've known it, but it has been after COVID and everything, the election and all that. It's been so. It's just exploded to where now everything you look at, you be like, hold on, wait, and does that really add up? You know, is there a agenda behind it? So
Hmm.
There's always been an agenda to demonize the black culture. But there's always been that agenda. And until we wake up and realize that this is just the propaganda and image that they want to give to America, and even not just America. I've noticed that they also play it in different airports of certain news stations just to say that black people are bad. You ever I heard about people that have been traveling to other countries and they be like they don't like Americans.
Hmm.
And why don't they like Americans, or why they constantly try to use the word thug and in these news reports, is because of the imagery that they're giving the rest of the world. Oh no, don't trust these so-called niggas, because all they're going to do is come in and try to destroy and tear up your city, They're trying to rob you. They're trying to take things. But it's so crazy that that's what the message is being sent out about black people when it's really these Europeans out here that has been doing this for
Yeah,
years, and
but
that have been doing it for years and has been taking over this country. How do you say that you want us to forget slavery when slavery is what made you wealthy in the first place?
that part, they want to forget the negative connotation towards it.
No, we can't do that. We understand that the reason why Trump's saying black jobs is because white jobs are not jobs. They just sitting at home, read newspapers, and they got old money from slavery. They got old money from stealing, being crooks. That's
I
why a
think that
lot of
slavery
black
money
people,
gonna run out.
that stuff, it ran, I feel like it ran out and then they just used something else. They invested in something else after that,
The jails.
which is another system put in place to make sure that a black person or a man especially is not able to provide for his family, is not able to look for opportunities outside of trying to figure it out with the government's help.
Mm,
It's another
definitely
device.
so.
It's another device to kill us as a people. And ever since this whole I guess this is a great time for our podcast because ever since this whole Sonya Massey thing, now y'all done made me get back into my old stuff. I try my best to not to get nobody counseled.
Body bag.
Yeah, body bagging. Mhm. Nobody said nothing crazy yet. Now, if they would have said that the guy who shot Sonya Massey, if they would have said something like, he said that she actually threw a pin before she threw the water, then I'll go into a rant. But as of right now, he is also have been charged. Update on that
Yeah.
situation: he has been charged for murder, and he is
I told you it
awaiting.
was gonna be a open closed case because the facts is all there. You saw the video. You seen what happened. You said heard what he said. Like open close. Yeah, it's there. You did it. There was no justification. He was acting outside of protocol.
Well, that's y'all boy.
What? Whose man is it?
Oh my goodness, y'all. Well, I'm chilling out right now. If y'all got something y'all want to talk about, go ahead.
I don't know. I think that's all I had to talk about.
Kamala gonna
Definitely had to.
lose.
Oh, snap. He finna make the whole podcast. He finna make the audience, man.
She gonna
Man.
lose.
Oh, we could talk about that. I had a political conversation yesterday. Well, I'm gonna tell you my thoughts with it. At this point, speaking of handicap, I feel like they playing a cap race here. So where you both of the candidates already been president. You had Biden, you had Trump, right? And then Biden going through his mental health Alzheimer position here at this point. It's like, yo, we know his mental ain't here. So you giving the win to Trump. But then they're like, yo, we gonna have him drop out and put up Kamala. It's still a handicap race here because, as I stated before, these Anglo-Saxons of America, men of past slave owners, children, don't want a black woman yet, let alone a woman in charge of them or the country. That won't happen. So it's like just throwing an alley hoop to Trump. Okay? Like, yo, you gonna
To
win.
say,
We gotta put this here so we can entice the people.
and she finna make some money off of that. She finna get her money from looking like she was finna possibly win, or looking like she was running. Like she ain't really running, bro. This election is over.
Look,
Like I don't care what nobody say. When they came out with her, y'all could have got Michelle Obama if you really wanted to win, possibly had a chance to win. Y'all knew y'all wasn't going. So some deals was made behind closed doors. Look, we'll give you a little spotlight, so we don't look slow because we got to get him up out of here. So you, the vice president, you come in and look presidential for a little bit, and we just gonna have to take the L because that's exactly what they about to take.
right.
They knew it was over with. And then, like I say, now it's really just the independent versus Trump in my mindset now. To me, our RFK got a little more of an opportunity than Kamala do.
I knew my boy
Man, I wish I
Carnell
said
West. I knew my boy was
I
gonna make
need to see I need to start Snapchatting these pictures because I seen according to the popular votes and stuff, it was another lady up there. I forget her name, Kamala Harris, then Trump, then Kennedy, but they was at the bottom. It was probably like 5 different people, but I know
No, he's talking about Nikki Haley.
probably so. Is she the Green Party?
Yeah, they wanted Trump to take Nikki Haley in as VP. Some people wanted her as VP, but he wasn't going down that route. She didn't already spoke against him too much. So,
But yeah, that's not
but
so.
Vivek would have been a great VP, but Vivek said he don't run for second place.
No,
So
then he got Vance.
he got
He
what?
chose Vance. He chose Trump chose Vance as
Yeah,
his
yeah,
VP.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which to me is that made sense. You think about it.
But they gonna shake some stuff up, man.
Yeah, they will, but
Based off what they talking about.
yeah, they still have to kill him. And even if they killed him after tournament, if they killed him after turn, or if they killed him during this term, then they're gonna have to deal with Vance. And now I think it was smart for him to get Vance because Vance comes from like more of like a old traditional type.
How old is
You know,
Vance?
I think what in his 30s, 30s,
That's
30s.
crazy. So I looked up Kamala Harris. She about to be 60 in October.
Yeah.
So I guess
Wait, hold on, wait. You
the
said
perfect
Kamala Harris
age
about to
is
be
when
60
you're
in
60.
October.
Yeah, according to
October
Google,
what?
20th.
Oh, wait a minute now. This just changed my mind right here. Hold on, Luke. Is she part of the Libra
He about to
gang?
be 40.
You can
So
take her to the stars with you, my boy.
look, Vance to be 40 on the 2nd, August 2nd. I
Hey,
think
class.
that's the age. That's the age that we need to go
Wait a
for as
minute.
far
Kamala
as
Harris part of the Libra gang? Luke, I don't know, man.
Have
yeah.
y'all take some time to listen with Judge Joe Brown been talking about Kamala Harris for a long time because he used to work with her. That's what I'm saying. I like to go. Let me look at your work history. I don't care about what colors. You can be purple for all I care. But let's look and
Black
see
Rose.
when you was doing stuff. What was it effective? Did it help people? And it didn't. She was horrible. She was horrible.
Look, go
Judge
on
Joe
her
Brown said,
website and try to
Judge Joe
find her
Brown,
policies.
not my words, but Judge Joe Brown words. That all she had to do was lift her skirt up and she was what she wanted.
Oh,
So
damn.
exactly. And now we're talking
What?
about someone who's in this now. Remember,
I need to see
she
her
was
page.
dealing in the prosecution and all that. So we were someone that was working in the same place that she was. He was talking about his experience working with her. And how he always felt that she was just one of the people that was just gonna go along with the program. So as commander in chief, we can't afford to go along with the program. People are trying to blow us up. Bro, no. They need to
Look,
be at least scared a little bit.
go try go look on her website and search her policies. They not there. Where can we find her policies?
You got to go back to when you got to go actually like look when they was actually like the old videos, bro. Like when she was actually in the process of getting stuff done. That's what's gonna find out really a lot of the stuff she did. Because there's a lot of information about her, but you just gotta really look.
But on her website, why she ain't got her policies?
Because that's embarrassing.
Because that's Biden website.
It's at KamalaHarris.com.
That's Obama's website. Stop playing, y'all. Y'all heard the prophecy. Well, family.
Selection.
This was episode 12 of the Pharaohs Podcast. I hope you enjoyed us today. Free Granny,
It's been a good time.
Y'all better free Granny.
Free Granny. Free Granny. She gotta cook on Sunday.
She gotta cook bro. She gotta cook Sunday night dinner. I'm your host, Solomon. You can find me on Facebook at Cornelius Solomon Walker. You can also email me at cwalker1582@gmail.com if you want to get your book published. You can reach all of us at the Pharaohs Podcast at gmail.com. We have questions coming up. We got guests coming up. And on August 21st,
it must be Casper.
Nah, they coming.
The friendly ghost.
They coming. I just where can people find you, man?
Y'all can find me on Facebook, Jonathan Johnson. That's my page. Or right now, the Pharaohs Podcast. My personal website is currently under construction.
All right, Luke, where can people find you?
You can find me at the Pharaohs Podcast. Currently working on some upcoming merch, some Luke merch. Luke Skywalker coming back. We coming back with Obi Kenobi. We coming back hard. So
Obi Kenobi.
Look out. Look out soon. No, seriously, I got some merch coming out. I want the people to support the brother because it's hard out here. You heard me? And we're trying to support one another. So I'm gonna have some things coming up. That's my plan for this last 2 quarters of this year to get that merch out. So be on the lookout for it. You'll definitely be able to hit the bottom pretty soon. We'll let you know when it's out.
For sure. And August 21st, book signing, Jermaine Brooks in Chicago. And I'm gonna have some more information for that coming soon. Peace, family.
Peace.